Okay, guys, what you're about to see right here is crazy. I mean, this is just absolutely nuts. Something I stumbled upon on TikTok today. We've got a national mental health emergency going on right about now. And this has been happening since 2016. And we're talking a contagion of psychosis, you know, where facts don't matter anymore and people would rather believe in crazy conspiracies rather than objective facts, okay? I mean, you got folks out there, some think that the earth is flat, some think the lunar landing was fake. I mean, we even had people who used to believe that George H.W. Bush was a lizard man. Yeah, that's right. So now we've got these people who will believe any news story that comes out, no matter how absurd it is, how stupid it is, as long as it's negative about Donald Trump and scares the hell out of you. Okay, so we're going to look at a couple of crazy meltdowns today. The first one is a man suffering from Trump Derangement Syndrome who thinks that American citizens are going to be kidnapped and deported. And then we'll check out this other young white woman having a complete meltdown right after Donald Trump was elected. But let's check out this dude with TDS. Oh, it's bad. Let's just cut to the clip.
Every Republican on the House Judiciary Committee just voted to make it legal for Donald Trump and ICE to deport American citizens.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
They just are trying to pass a law to make it legal for Donald Trump to kidnap and deport American citizens.
All right, that is crazy. And then you know what? You wonder why we've got such outrage over ICE and why all the people in Minnesota and up in Oregon, Seattle, why all these people are going nuts, going crazy, fighting for illegals. Well, it's because of this. This started back when Donald Trump came back into office. It's nothing new. I swear to God, I just can't understand it. Okay, so now let's check out this lady. Let's go back in history. Trump just won the election, and we're gonna watch the reaction from this young white lady, okay? And it just really makes me scratch my head because there is a high percentage of white women who have been infected by TDS, and they've just like co-opted our white female population and have them so upset. So let's jump over here to the video. Okay, so here she is. Let's just watch this, and I might have to stop along the way and react to it. Okay, here we go. Let's listen in.
Honestly and wholeheartedly say that I have never in my life wanted to make a video less than this one right now. Donald Trump has officially won Pennsylvania, which means that somehow he has once again officially won the presidency. I see the hate that this world harbors towards women, towards LGBTQ+, towards people of color, towards everyone who is not this mold.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm black, so they're supposed to hate me, but I voted for Trump, and I'm a conservative, and I could probably name you a lot of women and LGBTQ people who also voted for Trump. Okay, let's continue.
Today, this country has proven to us that they hate women, people of color, LGBTQ+ members, everyone else more than they hate a literal felon who has committed
a literal felon. It's kind of funny that the millennial generation, they overuse the word literal. They think if they put literal in front of the statement that it just makes it all more believable and serious. So we've got a literal felon, right? I need to do a separate video on that. So you take Donald Trump paying off the porn star to shut up, settling out of court, and that makes him a literal felon. Well, first of all, that's never been prosecuted as a felony. They had to try to make a connection to his campaign funds, and then they made him a 34-time convicted felon by taking the one act and taking 34 sheets of paper and attaching a felony to each sheet of paper to make it sound more scary. But then the funny thing is, putting the 34 on it only makes the liberals more upset because the conservatives are not stupid enough to believe it. And we voted for him Anyway, but let's continue on. This gets better. Listen to this.
A literal felon who has committed schmexual schmishmal. They have
Okay. He committed schmexual schmishmold. Oh. Okay, let's keep on here.
have won the presidency, they have won the Senate, and they will probably be winning the House. We have seen their playbooks and their projects and their plans. I genuinely do believe that we are about to witness the downfall of an entire country.
Oh my God, the country is in a complete downfall. The economy is booming. We finally stopped Iran from making nuclear weapons. We finally stopped this whole crazy notion that men should compete in women's sports. But the country is in a, I forgot to say literal. It's in a literal downfall.
And I'm in Minnesota. I'll probably be fine.
What? What?
Of an entire country. And I'm in Minnesota.
That explains everything. She lives in Minnesota. Okay, now we understand. She's in Minnesota. There's like a cluster of infection there. I think the highest rate of TDS psychosis is occurring in Minnesota because they've absolutely lost their mind. So that explains that. Let's continue on.
I'll probably be fine for a while. I can drive up to my friends in Canada. I can figure something out, but there are so many people here who cannot.
She can drive up to her friends in Canada. Yeah, why don't you just pack your bags and go to Canada? We won't miss you. Okay, go on up to Canada. They have a lovely country where you can enjoy all the socialism. They're run by a king. I know you don't like kings here, but they probably would love it in Canada. So anyway.
Who don't have plans or the option of a plan. And they won't be okay. And I'm so worried for so many people. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. I tried so hard.
You don't know what to do. Well, maybe you should seek professional help. Maybe there's a psychologist or a psychiatrist. Maybe they got a new drug. Maybe we can prescribe something. Nah, that probably won't work. I don't know if there's been a drug invented yet that could cure you of this psychosis of your mind. I mean, this is just sad. This is horrible. She's scared out of her wits because Trump won the election, but she probably won't be able to get help.
And I feel like I failed. I feel like we all failed. I don't know what I could have done better. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this. Don't let my breakdown panic you. We
Don't let your breakdown panic me. Trust me, your mental breakdown is not gonna panic me because I'm a logical, reasonable thinker. And I live in the objective, factual world that we call reality.
always figure this out, and we're going to. We just have to.
What's she got in that glass? Is that some rum or something? Man, Trump gets elected, it just drives them to drinking.
Just stick together and stand strong. Oh my gosh, that's the first time I think you guys have ever actually seen me cry. And I feel this might be the first time I'm not going to cut it and try and...
Okay, she just made a key word, and that's going to take me to the explanation here. What did you hear her say? That's how I feel. Okay, so I think that's what's behind Trump Derangement Syndrome. That's what's behind this contagion, all right? Feelings, okay? Now, whenever you catch a cold, you've got to be doing certain things that make you more susceptible to catching the bug or catching the flu, okay, or whatever. And what usually happens is you got somebody that's not washing their hands and they're touching on stuff. And then maybe you're not wearing a hat and it's cold outside or rainy and you're losing a lot of heat from your head. You're low on vitamin C. You don't have your nutrients. And then that creates the environment for the virus to take root, right? And then all of a sudden you're sniffing, you're sneezing, you're coughing, and the virus multiplies and overtakes your body. And so it had to start with certain conditions. So let's talk about Trump Derangement Syndrome. It's a virus. It's a mind virus. It's a contagion of psychosis. And so you got to have certain conditions before you can catch the virus. And the key condition is related to what she just said, feelings. Cults take control of people's minds by putting them into an emotional state. That is the condition that must be present before you can get mind screwed, okay? You have to be put into an emotional state. So she's upset. And when you're upset, you cannot function in logic and reason, okay? So what the cults do to brainwash people, they do what is called love bombing. They love you. We love you so much. We care about you so much. And they get people in their emotions and in their feelings and then make them susceptible to changing their belief system. So once you do that, whatever belief system that they want to plant in your mind, they do that, you accept it, and then you're under their complete control. So with Trump Derangement Syndrome, the first thing that happens is you get put into an emotional state. How? By planting fear. So you saw the guy in the first video. He sees a news story that they're out there. They're going to make a plan, passing a law to arrest, kidnap, and deport American citizens. And that makes him scared. Now he's in a fear state. He's scared. So then we can feed him all sorts of BS that he's going to believe because it's going to bypass the frontal cerebral cortex. That's the part of the brain that thinks in logic and reason. Okay. So when you allow yourself to get into an emotional state, you don't have rational thinking because now you're operating in the caveman brain. And that's in the limbic system of the brain, which is responsible for fight or flight. So when a bear pops out of the woods and is chasing you, your logical thinking goes out the window. The limbic system takes over. You go into fight or flight. You're scared like hell. You're going to run. That's how they take control of people. And that is what's behind this contagion of psychosis. Scare the hell out of people. You remember during the election, they were saying that basically all black people were going to be rounded up and put into concentration camps. The Nazis were going to come in. They were going to deport all black and brown people. Remember, they were lumping black and brown. We've already been through that. You can watch my video that exposes the stupidity of lumping black and brown together. Think about all the crazy things that they said during the election, okay? And that would explain why this girl is hysterical. Because they scared her up beforehand. And then he got elected and it came to pass. It's like, oh my God, all the crazy conspiracies that they said are going to happen. It's all true because she can't think logically because she's in her emotions. Isn't that crazy? I'm just fascinated with these meltdowns and maybe I should do more videos and display this. And we'll dig deeper into the psychology of the liberal hive mind and the contagion, okay, where people just want to believe nonsense, every fake story that comes across their way, and they think we're living under siege under this dictator. So post in the comments and let me know if I should dig deeper into this and share some more crazy meltdowns from the people that have the psychosis, the virus. And then let me know if you think if there will ever be a cure. Do you think that there is a psychologist or a psychiatrist that could treat somebody that is as bad off as what you just saw? I'd love to know. That's all I got. This is Carlton. I'm out.